Good morning, people. Watch Women 65. Lisa Boyce here with another news update. This is off of breaking Israeli news. It says that Black Lives Matter is being used to funnel illegal donations to the Democratic Party. I kind of knew that. I'm going to give you this verse of scripture off of this article. It's in Proverbs 29:2. It says, "When the righteous become great, the people rejoice. But when the wicked dominate, the people mourn or groan." Isn't that the truth? Look at what's happening now. It says here, through a backdoor loophole, donations given to Black Lives Matter for fighting racism may actually be ending up in the coffers of Democratic candidates strapped for cash. But when pressed for answers, the outspoken Black Lives Matter leaders go strangely silent. Of course. It says Black Lives Matter claims to be an international human rights movement that campaigns against violence and I can't even talk today. I'm so shocked I can't even talk. Well, I'm not really shocked. Systemic racism toward black people. Now, you know what? I didn't even know what that was. I had no clue what systemic racism was. And my husband had to explain it to me. I didn't even know. I had never heard of it. It began in 2013 with the use of the hashtag Black Lives Matter on social media after the acquittal of George Zimmerman in the shooting death of African-American teen Trayvon Martin in February 2012. The movement became nationally recognized for street demonstrations following the 2014 deaths of two African Americans, Michael Brown, resulting in protests and unrest in Ferguson, a city near St. Louis, and Eric Gardner in New York City. Espousing what is described as a group-centered model of leadership, Black Lives Matter is distinct from the older, charismatic leadership civil rights movements. It claims to reject middle-class traditions, church involvement, Democratic Party loyalty, and respectable politics. Black Lives Matter has frequently clashed with mainstream Democratic Party, most notably when they disrupted a speech by Bernie Sanders in 2015 when he was vying for Democratic presidency. However, this nonpartisan issue-based status appears to be a flimsy sham. Of course. On the Black Lives Matter official website, clicking on the donation button redirects you to the donation webpage of Act Blue, albeit with a banner identifying it as Black Lives Matter. The site's address contribution rules 501 C3 statement and terms and conditions all identify the site as belonging to Act Blue. Now, you know who Act Blue is. Act Blue is a nonprofit technology organization established in 2004 that enables Democrats, progressive groups, and nonprofits to raise money on the internet by providing them with online fundraising software. Act Blue claims to be independent of the Democratic Party itself and does not endorse individual candidates through Bernie Sanders' presidential campaigns. But he used Act Blue for contributions in 2016 and 2020. Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden has also used Act Blue for fundraising in the 2018 midterm elections. I'm going to leave this article in the description box and I'll let you read this. But I'm going to tell you something right now. This was all an act. Now, I guarantee you what's going to happen. There's going to be a second wave and they're going to blame that on this Trump rally that's going to happen, that he got $14 million raised for. See, they're trying to get rid of him because of jealousy, is what it is. They're trying to get rid of him. And because they want power. So they don't know no other way but to go through Black Lives Matter and Antifa. This whole thing was planned from the jump. They couldn't get rid of him no other way, so they're doing this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up and smell. Who was that said that? The Rock. Smell what the Rock is cooking. I woke up with this undeniable joy this morning because I know that we're on our way home any day, any hour. And I look at stuff like this and I realize we're that much closer. Anyway, I'll be back later with more. I just wanted to give you this update. Thank you.